Join me as I embark on a journey to explore the rich history, vibrant culture, and prestigious educational institution of Sedbergh. Sedbergh is a small town and civil parish in Cumbria, England. Historically part of the West Riding of Yorkshire, it lies about 10 miles east of Kendal and about 10 miles north of Cumbria at Lonsdale. The town sits just within the Yorkshire Dales National Park. Just outside the town centre of Sedbergh is Brigg Flats. Sedbergh is a place where the Quaker tradition has woven itself into the very fabric of the community. I'm excited to share with you the remarkable story of the town and the profound influence of the Quaker meeting house at Briggs Flat. Step back in time with me as I embark on a journey through history. Standing before the Quaker meeting house, built in 1675, this remarkable structure holds the title of being the oldest meeting house in the north of England. Its sturdy oak furnishings, carefully preserved over the centuries, beckon me to enter. As I step inside, I am greeted by the atmosphere of peace and tranquility. The meeting house, with its worn wooden floors and soft candlelight, serves as a sanctuary from the chaos of the outside world. Here, time seems to stand still, allowing me to reflect and find solace in the simplicity of the surroundings. The energy of the centuries past resonates within these walls, reminding me of the enduring strength and resilience of the Quaker tradition. Beyond the meeting house lies a sacred burial ground, where the modernist poet Basil Bunting finds his eternal rest. It is a humbling experience to stand amidst the gravestones, knowing that the hallowed ground holds the remains of a literary genius. George Fox, who was the founder of the Quaker movement, the Society of Friends, preached in the district on many occasions, sometimes addressing the listeners from beneath a yew tree in St Andrew's churchyard. His most famous meetings was held outdoors. There's more to discover in Sedbergh. We're now entering the town. In the wake of the devastating foot-and-mouth outbreak in 2001, the people of Sedbergh saw an opportunity amidst adversity. They transformed their town into a vibrant book hub, where festivals blossomed and bookshops flourished. Although challenges persist, the spirit of Sedbergh remains unyielding. It beckons you to discover its literature treasures, engage in lively discussions, and immerse yourself in the captivating magic of storytelling. The walk of discovery continues. This building was the old grammar school. It's now the school library. The original doorway is dated 1716. The building is a Grade 2 listed one. Sedbergh is famous for its independent school. The school was founded in 1525 by Roger Lupton, Provost of Eton College and chaplain to King Henry VII and Henry VIII, and its alumni is nothing short of impressive, with many military officials, politicians and explorers listed. Once again, Sedbergh is hosting first-class county cricket matches on Sedbergh School's magnificent cricket ground. Sedbergh is renowned for producing rugby football players, including the England captain Wavell Wakefield, John Spencer, and Will Carling. And the World Cup winner Will Greenwood. Sedbergh's main industries for many years were farming and the production of woolen garments. Wool was taken to the mills where it was turned into yarn from which people in their homes knitted clothing, including hats and socks. The town was served by Sedbergh railway station from 1861 to 1954. I'm now entering the churchyard of St Andrew's Church. Fresh from seeing his vision on nearby Pendle Hill, George Fox, founder of the Religious Society of Friends, Quakers, preached in the churchyard at St Andrew's in June 1652. St Andrew's Church is by far the oldest building in Sedbergh, dating from around 1130. The tower at the west end of the church houses a fine ring of 8 bells which are rung every Sunday. The church is recorded in the National Heritage List of England as a designated Grade 1 listed building. Stepping through the heavy wooden doors, a hushed tranquility envelops visitors. The scent of polished wood and aged hymn books mingle in the air, creating an atmosphere of reverence and contemplation. These are 2 fabulous embroideries created by local stitchers, depicting Sedbergh through the ages. They are on display in the church. Sedbergh Stitchers formed a group in 1993 with the object of creating a canvas work panel depicting the landscape, historic buildings, and social background of the area. The embroidery consists of 2 work panels, both of which are on permanent display in St Andrew's Church. This is a 19th century pulpit with a restored 18th century sounding board. The 2 manual organs was built in 1895 by Normal Brothers and Beard. The windows are thought to date from the 15th and 16th centuries, but the stained glass is almost all Victorian, including the east window by Victor Milner. The church contains several war memorials. Within the church's walls, history is etched in every nook and cranny, from the ancient stone font that cradles the holy water to the plaques and memorials that paid homage to those who have gone before. St Andrew's Church isn't merely a place of worship, it is a gathering point for the community, from joyous christenings to tearful farewells. It has witnessed the milestones and sorrows of Sedbergh's people. The church bells, with their melodic chimes, rings out on special occasions, filling the air with a sense of celebration and unity. I'm leaving the churchyard and making my way onto the main street. The Dalesman is an award-winning family-run 16th century coaching inn, formerly the Golden Lion. The inn has gone through several transformations over the years, building up a reputation based on quality and local produce. The penny black was the world's first adhesive postage stamp used in a public postal system. It was first issued in the United Kingdom on the 1st of May 1840, but was not valid for until 6th of May. The stamp featured a profile of Queen Victoria. Mounted on the wall outside the town library is this plaque. The town was granted a market charter by Henry III in 1251. The town was a staging point for commercial routes across the Pennines. The town developed at the confluence of four rivers where ancient trade routes merged. Sedbergh has a narrow main street lined with shops. From all angles, the hills rising behind the houses can be seen. Set amongst the rolling hills of the beautiful Yorkshire Dales National Park, Sedbergh is one of England's leading book towns, with a fine collection of new, second-hand collectors' bookshops and book cafés. Leading off the broad main street alleys containing some wonderful old houses, including one in Weaver's Yard, where an old house containing the massive chimney where Bonnie Prince Charles is claimed to have hidden in 1745. In 1941, the residents of Sedbergh attempted to raise $25,000 for War Weapons Week. They ended up raising £96,626, enough to buy 19 Spitfires. The passageway between houses are locally known as yards. One of the most iconic features of the area is the majestic Howgill Fells, a series of rolling hills that seem to embrace the horizon. These fells offer a haven for avid walkers, who are rewarded with an awe-inspiring panoramic view from their summits. This is the book shelter, a redundant bus shelter where you can take a book for free as long as you replace it with another one. Sedbergh is also on the Dales Way, a 78-mile hiking route that runs from Ilkley in Wharfdale, West Yorkshire, to Bowness in Windermere, Cumbria. Sedbergh Information Centre and Howgill's Bookshop. The centre supplies a wide range of free leaflets that describes the many attractions, events and places to visit. A varied selection of books, maps and guides can be purchased, and postcards and souvenirs can be bought as a reminder of your stay in the Yorkshire Dales and Sedbergh. Clutter Books is a compact community charity shop. This well-curated bookstore has a nice selection of second-hand titles. Even better, the prices are an absolute snip. The profit from the sales are funneled into community projects, so everything you buy goes towards a greater cause. At the eastern end of Main Street is the family-run enterprise, Westward Books. Originally, the business moved to Sedbergh from A&Y in 2005. The former cinema is home to about 70,000 titles at any one time, and it's the sort of place where browsers can lose all their sense of time. Returning to the starting point of this walk of discovery, I have strolled through the quaint streets lined with historic buildings. Sedbergh's well-preserved architecture reflects its heritage as a bustling market town dating back to medieval times. Sedbergh is also renowned for its prestigious educational institution. This enchanted town has emerged as one of England's foremost book towns. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos.